Welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. FinTech market brings huge opportunity for startups. FinTech is a term used to describe the companies operating in the financial technology sector. Rising popularity of digital payments, increased investments in technology-based solutions, supportive government regulations, increased adoption of IoT devices are expected to positively influence the global FinTech market in the coming years. Rising innovations like mobile wallets, mobile banking, secure payment gateways, digitized money, paperless lending, etc. and adoption of e-commerce platforms across the economies coupled with rising smartphone penetration have paved the way for increasing FinTech transactions. India has undoubtedly emerged as one of the fastest growing FinTech hotspots in recent years. However, concerns related to data security, lack of mobile and technology expertise may hamper the FinTech market during the forecast period. Analysts say that we are still at the earliest stages of true FinTech as the future impact of cloud computing, IoT, artificial intelligence and blockchain cannot be estimated yet. Each year, tech companies are digging deeper into the financial services value chain and also creating new market structures in underbanked developing countries. Pure FinTech players are now sharing the market with some banks which provide new digital-friendly banking services and integrate digital payments, microfinancing and robo-advisory services into existing bank accounts. Digital banking will play a crucial role in the growth of the global FinTech market in the coming years. With the global adoption rate of nearly 25%, this market brings various opportunities for FinTech companies. Apart from the credit financing, there are several ways the SMEs can be benefited, like using APIs and distributed accounting technologies to achieve process efficiency. According to a report from Boston Consulting Group and FICCI, India is well positioned to achieve a FinTech sector valuation of $150 to $160 billion by 2025, implying $100 billion in incremental value creation potential. To achieve this goal, India's FinTech sector will need investments of $20 to $25 billion over the next few years, according to a report titled India FinTech, a $100 billion opportunity. At the same time, the global FinTech market is estimated to clock 13.9% CAGR between 2022 and 2028 to reach a $16.65 trillion market by 2028. With Bitcoin taking center stage in the industry, cryptocurrency exchanges are proliferating and allowing users to freely buy and sell cryptocurrencies, transact and trend, send via P2P methods and more. The global FinTech market will continue to have a huge opportunity to develop financial inclusion and have an impact on consumers' daily life. Let's look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. MeitY to recruit top officials for India Semiconductor Mission. The Ministry of Electronics and IT will hire top officials to fill various positions like CEO, CTO and CFO among others for the India Semiconductor Mission as it looks to build an electronic chip and display ecosystem in the country. Last year, the Union Cabinet approved the Semiconductor India program with a total outlay of Rs 76,000 crores for the development of semiconductor and display manufacturing ecosystem in the country. Finance Minister says government is keeping watch on global inflationary pressures. Finance Minister Sitharaman said that India's government and the central bank are watchful of developments globally, including the rise in inflationary pressures worldwide. She said, "We are fairly watchful of what's happening as regards global developments, as regards Fed's decisions, as also regards global inflationary pressures." She further added that the government will not allow the economy to suffer for lack of preparation. North Korea grows nuclear missiles programs, profits from cyberattacks. According to an excerpt of a confidential United Nations report, North Korea continued to develop its nuclear and ballistic missile programs during the past year, and cyber attacks on cryptocurrency exchanges were an important revenue source for Pyongyang. The United States and others said that North Korea had carried out 9 ballistic missile launches in January, adding it was the largest number in a single month in the history of the country's weapons of mass destruction and missile programs. US spends $5.6 billion for replacing banned Chinese cellular equipment. The US ban on Chinese firms like Huawei and ZTE has cost American network providers $5.6 billion as they ripped and replaced cellular equipment provided by the Chinese tech companies. Last year, the US Federal Communications Commission, that is FCC, estimated that the effort would cost $1.8 billion. The FCC designated Huawei and ZTE as national security threats to communications networks, thus making it harder for the US firms to buy equipment from them. Libin says Meta's metaverse idea old and uncreative. Evernote's co-founder and former CEO Phil Libin has called Meta's vision for the metaverse an uncreative and old idea that has been tried many times over the past 4 decades and it's never worked. Speaking about Meta's virtual reality meeting software, Horizon Workrooms, Libin said, "It's not gonna get better because it started bad. It started stupid." In a podcast interview last month, he compared the hype with communist propaganda he received as a child living in the former Soviet Union. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.